So here at the rally for the squatter crisis in New York City, the unity against the squatters in New York City. I'm on like double time. I'm like, oh shit. Teachers Unify, Teachers Unify, and Rep Dan Goldman. Mayor's office, NYS mayor. I'm on double time, guys. This is a rally about the squatter stuff. You know I here show my support. Let me go inside here for a second. So this is a rally about that. They still stated so.
We're gonna move everyone else. They just want to take a show picture.
Yeah.
Council members finishing work. We'll talk to the council before this. We don't even get anything.
Got it. Hey, what's up?
I'm sneaking through.
Yeah, me too. I gotta cover events at the same time, so get some more shots and get the hell out of here.
And will be disseminating this information to all of our families. So it's an exciting day, and we're really proud to be here. Teachers Unify, which is represented back here with their shirts. They will, Sari and Abby will be speaking in a minute, but they've been really strong advocates. Sari is a 22-year public school teacher here in New York City. And so without further ado, I'd love to introduce Mayor Adams to say a few words.
Thank you so much, Congressman, and I want to thank you and Congressman Frost for really reaching out to the Chancellor and his team. We want to thank the Chancellor for understanding how important this issue is. It's our heart.
All right, so I'm bouncing out of here now, guys. Sorry about that. I apologize. So a couple 2 events at the same time. Hey, what's up? What's up? Doing good, man. Life is good. Thanks for coming out and supporting the show. Yeah, there's a lot of people here. Wow. Let me go down. Sorry. You're here. So I'll go here. Let me go to press pass, so they can't say I was here on my own personal capacity on some different mode stuff. So yeah, I was at the mayor's rally and decided the thing with the gun bar prevention. So you're watching now, there's more people coming out later. City Council still stated, and inside right now there's a live rally with Goldman and Maxwell Alejandro Frost about gun violence prevention. So I would there to show my support for that too. So that's Started soon, or?
We're all being held up there because they have the stated ending and the mayor's blocked the entrance to exit because...
Oh, damn. So we go. All right, so we go inside, guys. Let's say you take the elevator. I mean, we go inside. I got my press pass on. I mean, trust me, got one of the guards, mayor's little detail. Trailing everything I do. I don't care. I'm not here to do anything crazy. I actually support. I am against the gun violence.
For being one of the first cities to take this step. We know we've got a lot more we need to do to end gun violence, but this is a very important step in making sure that our students are safe and that we have safe storage at our homes. Let's not let our kids and our families and our schools and communities become another statistic. In this country, we need to make sure that freedom is also the freedom to be safe. That's what patriotism is about. Patriotism isn't just about, beer, bald eagle, and flag. That's something people have to believe. Patriotism is about helping the people who live in the country and in the world.
So y'all heard it first. They blocked the rotunda. I mean, oh well, not my problem.
Me da pena.
My mom's a film producer, so
Yeah, they blocked it. Yeah,
I feel like I'm used to
they legit blocked it.
Yeah,
This is a lot more stress.
but it's changing. It's actually becoming like you have to do everything.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. We're expecting everyone to come out dressed up.
They literally blocked it. They go.
The chambers walked around, he came out, like you can do whatever you want.
Heat in the chamber.
Hey, what's up? Yeah, I'm good. Yeah. Got it. Thank you. So it was a good amount here today.
长有点代表。你要不能，你要不能，你要。他两个几啊？呀，来，企中間嚟企，阿姐姐，企中間嚟，兩度企中間。Yeah, good. 係咁啊。
All right, so
It's not real. Passing a bill today, that's never going to be.
they're still going live on this. I'm gonna go back inside. Like I said, I don't know.
Really want to go do something like that. So I'm going to.
Let me see here, God.
Against children. There are a couple of teachers who realize that teachers also have a role to play. Teachers are suffer from
No, it's okay.
through mass shootings at schools. And it's really been a pleasure to work so closely with Teachers Unified to End Gun Violence on this initiative. We're honored to have several of the members here today. I'm going to call up the co-founder and executive director, Abby Clements, to say a few words.
My name is Abby Clements, and I've been a teacher for 32 years. On December 14th, 2012, my second grade students and I huddled, terrified at the sound of 154 gunshots blaring through our beloved Sandy Hook School in Newtown, Connecticut. Last year, those students graduated high school. And next week, I'll be attending graduation at Newtown High School, and 20 children and 6 educators will be starkly missing, those who were taken by gun violence on that fateful day. Since the tragedy, I've spent my life outside of school working in gun violence prevention. I'm particularly proud of the work I've done with my union, the American Federation of Teachers, on raising awareness and amplifying outrage. All the while, gun violence rages on. And rarely, if ever, do we hear from the teachers, the counselors, the professors, the paraeducators, after school or community gun violence. Educators are the helpers, we're the communication experts, the experts in our field and caregivers for students and often of the families. And sometimes we're first responders. We walk through the aftermath with children and families. We see and we navigate the effects of trauma. And we know the signs of fear if there hasn't yet been direct impact, since we are a nation of survivors. And this is why Teachers Unified to End Gun Violence was launched 2.5 years ago. Educators need to be invited to the table and to press conferences like this to have the conversation about what can we do to stop this. We have to talk about what it's like when kids are impacted by gun violence, when they can't concentrate, when they can't sleep.
There should go. Sorry. Hey, Susan.
Oh, Susan, you're here.
I started now, guys. Sorry.
Are we?
Yeah, we're starting now. Yeah.
Where are they?
Right there. Susan's starting right there.
Yeah. I think we can maybe do like introduction speech, let people know that we're going to get started as soon as we over here. Yeah.
We are still voting inside, so everything delayed. Sorry, and thank everyone for waiting. And today I want to thank everyone who come there to support me and also support to the small home owners, also even tenants, local tenants. We have been fighting this battle for a long time. Just last week, May 26th, we have another house was on fire led by squatter in my district. The house on 53rd Street and 8th Avenue in Borough Park. And it's very painful for me to hear every time there's a squatter coming to our district, take over the house, someone not home, or they are doing renovation in the house, suddenly the squatter just come in. Today also I'm going to introduce the intro 458 to support our state Senator Jessica Scarcella-Benton's bill to separate the squatter from local tenants because they have no rights to stay in that house. They never get permission to stay in that house. They should be totally separate from tenants. And also, for right now, the police officer not able to do anything about this squatter issue because they protect by tenants' rights. And for this bill in state, we can change the law. Who should identify as a tenant? Who should identify as a squatter? The person did not have permission to stay in the house. They should consider a squatter. And also, that should be a criminal case. Should not be the family court tenant landlord case. They never give permission to allow to stay there. And also, I want to thank all the people from the community come out to support. There's a lot of people here get affected by squatters. A lot of time, the squatter, they know how to attack the families, the working families, especially the immigrant families. You can see people behind me, majority they are immigrants. They are they are immigrants. They came to this country, worked so hard, finally saved enough money to pay the down payment. And when they are visiting the family in the other country or they are doing renovation in the house, someone just come in and take over their house. And then they have to take the squatter, not as a squatter, as a tenant to the court, spend 1.5 years, 2 years in the court, at the same time paying the mortgage for the squatter and have to spend thousands of dollars to rent the house for their family, and also spend time and money for the court to argue to get the squatter out. They are not tenants, they are squatters. They should be separate from tenants. And also last week in my district, we got a report. There's another squatter moving to a house in my district. And the person calling our office, they are not the owner of the house. The owner of the house is afraid. And then the person calling our office is the neighbor tenant. They said we're worried because they come to our property to steal things. They come to our neighborhood to make the chaos here. We want something able to protect us. Not only protect the homeowner, also the local tenants. When the squatter come in, they don't care you are tenant or landlord or small homeowner or what job you do. They just move in without any permission and just let people just come to the property and claim this is their property. And in New York City, how many families, how many working families have been attacked by this issue? So many. And we have no data, anything to talk about this issue. Right now, 3 weeks ago, I introduced the bill, Intro 907, to start collecting this data, start realizing this is the issue for our community. And this is the issue for our city. And also, I want to thank my colleague, Councilmember Narcisse, who joined us. And also, there's more colleagues who will join us soon because we are voting inside. You want to speak first?
Can you say your first and your last name just to have
My first name is Susan, last name Guo. Councilmember from 43rd City Council District. And also, we have Councilmember Narcisse. She is the chair of committee. And also, she has similar issues. It's not only my district has these issues. Almost every single council member, especially out of in Brooklyn, Queens, Bronx, Staten Island, we have those common issues.
Good afternoon, everyone, and I'm so happy to stand with my colleague, Council Members Wong, and this is very important. In my district, I'm Council Member Mercedes Narcisse, representing the 46th District, by the way. That covered North Flatland, Georgetown, Bergenby, Trail Basin, Mill Island, Marine Park, Garrison Beach, and Chippewa. So it has been a problem for us in our communities, especially when we have foreclosures, houses are closed down, and folks are coming. Yes, we are in a housing crisis. It is real, but we have to be mindful of incidents that may happen. Because 3 weeks ago, we had a fire, and when we went there, the person that owned the house, unfortunately, the family is not around, and the house been closed, so now we end up with fire. What could have happened? And we had low-density houses, and you have seen that, but I have to say thank you to the fire department. FDOY was so fast that preventing incidents like that to happen for many houses. Can you imagine all the low-density houses being a fire? So I want to say thank you for everyone that's here. So that bill means something that we're going to move forward. It's not that we're going to ignore folks that are homeless or the folks that are looking for opportunity. We want people to have opportunity, but we cannot have people getting in a home. Recently, again, we have an apartment where in the building, squatters move in and they don't have no respect. They're pushing people out, they're killing people on their ways. That is wrong. So we have to have a structure with things. How do we can get houses or apartments back in the market and organize at the city level to make sure we are approaching the crisis that we're dealing with. But having to take over somebody's home, I don't think is the right way to do it. Yes, we are in a crisis. We have to be mindful, and we have to come with structure to support the housing issue that we're facing. We know national houses have vacant apartments, and we're looking forward. And I think we've been talking on both sides, from the council member and as well as the mayor part. We're trying to do our very best to make sure those apartments are back in the market and people have a place to stay. So thank you for being here, but we're looking forward to address the issues. So thank you. Thank you. It's so good. Thank you.
And also we have the minority leader, Council Member Joe Browning here. He also is a strong supporter of our squatting bill.
Thank you, Councilwoman Frank. We all know the story of the American dream. People come to this country, they try to do the right thing, they work, they support their family, and one of those dreams, if not a big part of it, is home ownership. And for so many people who arrive on these shores destined to make a better life, home ownership is the way they will preserve their wealth for their future generations. But not everyone can do it without having a tenant. For the people who have been denied justice from the housing courts, the people who've been denied justice from marshals, the people who have been denied justice from laws that only protect tenants, no matter what the circumstances and what the causes. This bill evens the playing field. It evens the scale of justice so that people who come to this country, people who've been born here their whole life, can own property in a respectful and proper way. That's what this bill does, and that's why I'm proud to support it.
Thank you, thank you. Also, we have Councilmember House here. She also introduced a bill regarding the squatters.
Thank you so much, Councilwoman Frank. She has introduced a bill
to identify and report squatters in our district. And this is a pervasive problem all over. And homeowners, people who have investments, are waking up to find people in their homes that they can't get out. So these bills, this task force, these are the bills that we need to make sure that we fight very hard to protect our homeowners against the squatters and awful things that they do. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Also, we have Councilmember Feliz. He's from Bronx. He actually personally had talked to me about his family also be affected by squatter.
Wow. Thank you so much. I want to start by thanking all my colleagues for working on this bill. Our small property owners, and let's make that clear, our small property owners, not the large developers and landlords, our small property owners, they have literally done every single thing that we ask them to do. Work hard, save up to be able to purchase your first property. And in some cases, they're able to save up and purchase their own property, let's say a two-family home, saving up every single penny they can, living in one floor and then renting out the second one so they can be able to pay out their property. And then they get a squatter, putting their property rights at risk, potentially putting them at risk of losing that property that they work literally 7 days a week so that they can be able to purchase. That is not okay. We need to protect our property owners, we need to protect our working families. When we're talking about small property owners, we're talking about immigrants. Immigrants that literally work every single day of their life. 2, 3 jobs, 7 days a week, away from their families so they can be able to live that American dream and be able to purchase their first property. And then taking actions that in some cases are literally laughable to some, but detrimental to that property owner. That is not okay. We need to protect our working families. A lot of people say that they're for working families, but we don't need to just say it. We need to protect them, and that's exactly what we're doing. So thank all my colleagues. Exactly that. Thank you so much.
And then we had a council member from Bronx, from Staten Island. We also have council member my good colleague and also friend, council member Sandra. She's from Queens. Queens.
Good afternoon, City Councilman Sandra Allsworth. I want to thank Councilman John for his thread that he received this really important piece of legislation. Intro 907 is a crucial piece of legislation aimed at tackling a growing and deeply troubling issue in our city. And if the information required in this bill, we could finally begin to understand the pervasiveness and the extent of the problem. Allow us to develop informed, effective strategies to combat it. Armed with this knowledge, law enforcement agency and other legal entities will be better equipped to crack down with squatters, ensuring that all laws are being upheld and property owners are being protected. This legislation will provide the transparency and accountability we need to address this issue.
Thank you. And also, we have another colleague from Queens, our council member Linda Lee. She also wants to speak up for our working families.
Yes. Hi everyone, my name is Linda Lee, council member from Eastern Queens, District 23, and I just wanted to come out today to support, our small business owners, homeowners in this flooding that becomes such an issue in some parts of our city, especially in districts like mine where we have a few cases, as well as I know in neighboring council districts, about this issue. And so we have to make sure that we're protecting a lot of our small homeowners that have worked hard to gain everything that they have right now, and to have that be lost by someone who's been imposing in their home and taking over is something that we need to try to protect. And so, these are issues that we've been working on in my district in collaboration with our community leaders as well as NYPD. And so these are things that we need to make sure that we're protecting our constituents and residents on. And I'm glad that the state did actually change the laws to give municipalities more oversight over it, but we'll continue to see how that plays out. So thank you.
Thank you,
Susan, and Kevin, I know that your bills are...
Thank you, Anna. And then we said that we have Brooklyn, Queens, Bronx, Staten Island. Of course, we also have Manhattan. And
Thank you so much. I really want to thank my friend and colleague, Councilmember Susan Zhuang, for her incredible leadership in introducing this bill and this resolution on the state level. We have all heard the horror stories about squatting. It's completely unacceptable. This is a public safety issue. issue that thanks to Councilmember Schwang's leadership, we can solve. It is unacceptable that homeowners have to spend thousands of dollars going into court to protect what is rightfully theirs, which is their own home, their own property. But thanks to this bill and this resolution pushing the state to act, we are going to change this. So that's why I'm here today to support my colleague. Thank you.
Thank you. And also we can see this issue is not only Democrats and also Republican. It's everyone issue. We also have here Councilmember Joanne Ariola. Thank you, Councilmember. Yes, Councilmember Joanne Ariola from the 32nd Council District. This bill is an important step towards getting a handle on the squatter issue that has been plaguing our city for far too long. By reporting on and tracking the problematic squatter locations, our city can better develop plans that is necessary for dealing with these issues and removing squatters from our neighborhoods and returning homes to their rightful owners. Thank you, Councilmember Schwang. Thank you. And also, this is not an issue we're going to resolve just one day or one bill. We need teamwork. And also, all the council members, we are gathering together. I get whatever I can get, and then we will fight against this issue. Really protect our family, protect our hard-working New Yorkers, and protect our American dreams. This is what we are here for. And I want to thank every one of you to stand up for our homeowners, stand up for our working families, stand up for our local tenants also. They are being affected by our squatter issues also. And also we have our community leader, we have Joe Reedy, also from Becker Heights.
Thank you, Susan. It's a pleasure to be here tonight. We were told from the day we were born that we have the human right to pursue the American dream. And part of that American dream is to work hard, house, put a garage, hopefully, put a chicken in every pot. Then you wake up from a nightmare when you see you run away for a couple of weeks or a month, and you return home finding somebody in your house where you pay taxes and dearly, and you have no way of getting inside again to try to take possession of your property to you pay taxes. So I'm glad that this bill is taking the bipartisan concerns it's very rare that happens. I'm glad to see that there is concern on both sides. So please pursue it. Thank you for doing it, Councilman Swag. Thank you for doing it. Please for one day around. I'll doing the same.
Thank you. Also, I want to thank my colleague and my co-sponsor to my bills, the squatter bills, Councilmember Wright.
Thank you. So thank you so much to Councilmembers Wang and my colleagues for co-sponsoring this important piece of legislation. We do understand that we are in a housing crisis and the City Council is doing everything to address it. But alongside with that, we have to protect our small homeowners. And homeowners don't feel protected these days. And this piece of legislation, Resolution 458, is just calling to better determine and define what a tenant is. And we just want to make sure that we're protecting our homeowners at any cost that's possible. So I want to give it up to Councilmember Wong. I want to give it up to our colleagues up in the Senate and the Assembly. We're really looking forward to getting this resolution passed. Thank you.
Thank you, Chair. And also we have Dr. Law. He actually helped our community report a lot of squatter issues.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Okay, I come here against squatting. Why? Because many hardworking families, especially immigrants from different countries, they're working very hard every single day, save pennies day by day. They buy a home, they become the homeowner. It's very, very good for them. But unfortunately, sometimes they go on vacation or go on business. They live with the house vacant, and then when they come back, their house occupied by somebody else. This we call squatter. The squatter is very, very bad. Long ago in Brooklyn, somebody burned down the building. This is not right either. So I come here all the way from Brooklyn, support our council member, Susan John, and other elected officials, to propose a law classify as a squatter, as a criminal action. We not allow the squatter occupy the people. It's a house illegally. Most importantly, sometimes they use this house, use drugs, pushing drugs. That's no good either. So even with the community, we must work together, fight together, work with our citizen club, okay, together, fight back, don't let them occupy our house. Because we work very, very hard for different countries, China, Hong Kong, and even Taiwan, India. They buy the house because they want to fulfill the American dream. I don't want the people destroy the American dream of our immigrants, of our family, hardworking family. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Law. He has been in the community for 45 years. He has been helping a lot of families in my community to deal with squatting issue. The other family went to China for visit family for Lunar New Year. And then when they come back, someone living in their house. Until today, they still did not able to take the squatter out. They have spent thousands of dollars in the court for the lawyer fee. And still they are suffering to take them out. In the same time, they have to spend thousands of dollars to rent the space. And also in my district, there's few houses be burned down. And also today I spoke to my colleague. They told me even in the NYS building there are squatters there. They are not just happening in one day, but up to today we have to address this issue. That we have to do. And also this squatter issue is not about housing issue, it's also public safety issue. I want to invite community leader Tony Cole.
Thank you. As everybody know that we need to unite as one because we work so hard to build a house, buy a house, work with some homes. And if we have squatters get involved, this is not fair for us. So thank you for Susan to bring up this bill and hope that the resolution will change. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And also we have our 8th Avenue Mayor, Ray Huang. Come here. He has personally seen, we call him Mayor on 8th Avenue. He has been personally seen a lot of cases being have squatter, and he personally helped a lot of people as a squatter issue. I want to give him pause here and thank him to help our community. You want to speak? Okay. And also we had a lot of colleagues have been supporting my bill, have been helped out in this situation. The community here want to help. They want to address our housing issue. They also want to make sure the public safety should not be the concern of daily life. Public safety is a priority of all the communities. No matter you are immigrants or you're born here, this is a big issue. And our community has been fighting this issue for a long time. And I want to thank everyone here and support this bill and also address this issue. And also, in the same time, our mayor also supports this bill and want to thank him too. And then,
thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We gotta go.
Oh.
刚才我是那个纽约市小市民李建峰，刚才听到很多议员在这里讲，我就非常的支持他们所说的方法。但是我们今天来这里的目的，所以后面的人也跟我们目的都差不多是一样的。我们是在这里维护我们自己的产权，来保护自己的家园，还有不喜欢这个市场上面很多我们就发生的时候很多事情，就是说很多猪贩。 比如就是维护我们自己小房东的权利，我们不想说我们去旅游之后回到家里， 就是说门被人打开了，就躺在我们家里，然后我们没有任何的方法。所以说今天我们很开心可以有议员专门他带着我们来这里发出我们的心声。我希望我们每次我们应该站出来，去发表自己的内心的想法和看法，要让很多的年轻人更加的明白。很多时候我们要去维护，不是说学习那些不良的像猪霸这些会影响小孩子的思想。以后这个社会上每个人都是这样子，霸着别人的家庭或者占据别人的房屋不想走开，这样子会影响我们很厉害的。所以说我今天就是代表我们自己一个小市民的牺牲来这里参加我们张文反对猪霸占据房屋的事件，也希望有更多人可以站出来，发出自己的内心的想法。像后面的可以站出来说话，就是没什么，就是我们今天来就是每个人都说出自己内心的话。所以说，比如像我们这样子，像我的房屋就是说被这猪霸占据了好几年，但是像政府这样子一多再多的法律，像我们这样子小市民的心声，或者说小市民的这种工资真的很难以维持。所以说，今天就跑到这里来，给我这个机会在这里讲话。虽然说讲的是绵绵甜甜，但是我自己都是说出自己内心的话。所以说我很开心今天可以站在这里，带头张营长的带头。所以说，我在这里可以用湖州话说几句话，因为我们湖州人在美国现在是很多，但是我今天看到是很少出来的。我也希望以后我们湖州人可以更多人出来参与这些事情，让更多人了解到我们这些心声。所以说以后的日子里，也希望我们这个团体会越来越多的年轻人可以站出来为我们发声，希望这个社会更加的美好。谢谢。
And also, you can see a lot of family like him be affected. His squatter is staying in his house even till today. A few years later, still never get helped. They went to the court, take forever, and then never get a case. And also, they don't know where to find help. Right now in our system, there's a loophole there. The people, hardworking families, doesn't know where and how to get help. And this has been an issue in our community. We have to make sure our voice get heard. And that's the reason I started introduce the law about the squatting issue. Make sure the data is filed. Make sure we separate squatter from local tenants. They are two different categories. One is working hard for a better life. The other one is just taking everything from the other people, just to steal profit from the other people. This is the issue we have to address for our city. And in the end, I want to thank everyone. 我要感谢大家今天来支持，只有我们大家一起发声，一起做出来，才能把我们这个社区做好。现在是第一步，是介绍拿 data， 然后把这个猪霸跟把一般的租客分开，他们是要负法律责任的，只是不交房租钱的问题，这个是很多的道德问题，而且是真正的违反了法律，别人的财产、别人的房子，这个是不对的。我们这个法律要保护我们所有的小房东，要保护我们的所有的勤勤恳恳工作的人，这样子才是我们这个法律所需要做的，才能我们才是我要感谢所有的参加的人，谢谢你们，只有我们大家一起来发声，我们才能把这个问题解决掉。谢谢大家，谢谢。
All right, that's it, guys. A lot more. Bye.